Hey Isaac!
What's up?
Hey Isaac!
What's up?
How are we feeling?
Excellent.
How are we really feeling?
Excellent.
Get back row.
Isaac. What's up? Hey Isaac. What's up? How you feeling? Excellent.
Okay, I hope you all learned something from the workshop. I think we need to see the world from a different perspective. And now we have the speaker space. Miss Iti Rawat, we welcome you. Miss Iti Rawat, the founder of ThinkAll and Women Entrepreneur for Transformation, WEFT. Miss Iti Rawat is a passionate social impact leader who is driven by a belief that skills define the future of work. She also came up with the Red Dot initiative that focuses on helping the survivors of domestic violence. She has also won the 40 Under 40 Honorary Award and the Award for Winning Leader. So let's all give a big round of applause and welcome her.
Hello. Thank you so much. Such an energetic crowd, my God. And really cherish the energy. The introduction has been done. My name is Iti Rawat. I founded 2 companies, ThinkAll as well as WEFT. And I'm going to talk about it. But before we do that, may I please request all of you in the audience to please stand up. Little workout there, right? But it's good to stand and sit and do all that. I would request all of you to please stand up. We're not going to play a national anthem for sure, but yeah, little interesting thing that we are going to talk about today. Okay? And those who have figured it out and believe and know what your goal is, what you are going to do in future, please have your seats. Those who have already figured it out, who are not changing their passion quite often, those who know what their goals is, please sit down. Wonderful. Now, if I say that people who are standing versus people who are sitting, people who are standing have got more rate of success than people who are sitting. Please have your seats. Now, why did I say that? Because we all are figuring it out very clearly. And it is okay to be confused. It is okay to not understand your goals and passions. It is okay not to have any goals and passions. I know your moms and your teachers are going to beat me up for this, but this is what I actually keep on telling everyone and every single student that I interact with in different universities that I go, that do not aim for just one thing. It's okay to stay confused, it's okay, because the life is full of opportunities for you guys. I'm jealous that I'm not born in your era. I'm jealous that the opportunities that has been put in front of you were not there at that point of time, when I was young, when I was struggling, when I was sitting at your position. It was a very, very different era. And I know I'm going to take you back a little bit. Imagine almost 20, 23 years back when I was a student and I was trying to figure out. I come from a city called as Patna. It is a very, very small town with very, very less opportunities. And there, in my college days, I used to see young women. I was also studying in a girls' college. So women used to start getting married in their graduation at that point of time. And I was seeing my friends getting married off, and parents used to tell their daughters that you have to get into a good college because you have to get a good husband. And a little more progressive parent used to tell, get into good college, get good score, get a new job so that you can get married to a good husband. That is the state of mind that we had come from. But somewhere, I don't know, my luck or whatever, my parents never taught me that, and always taught me the meaning of financial independence, which is very important and core for women. Even women today I would highly request you that become financially independent. Men also, you should become financially independent. And when I say financially independent, it is very different to what the thought process is. I'll start earning money. No. We all are figuring it out. Trust me on this. Wherever you reach, we all are figuring it out and understanding that where we would be reaching. So instead of taking the marriage path, I went and started a corporate job. I started working and all that. Life was pretty decent at that point of time, but one day came when me and my friend, we were standing on a rented flat's terrace and sipping a cup of tea, and there was one very, very posh looking society right in front of us, and on the penthouse of that posh society, there was a party going on. I looked at that and I said that, what would it take for me to buy a flat there? If I have to buy a flat? She said, only CEOs and business people stay there. I said, CEOs and business people. I calculated it in my mind. Okay, if I have to become a CEO, probably 35, 40 years is what I need. Business people. Yeah, maybe that is something that I should do. And next day I called up my dad. I said, Papa, I'm leaving my job. He said, what are you talking about? It was your dream job. Why are you leaving it? I said, you will not understand. It will take a lot of time for me to reach somewhere I'm thinking about. I want to leave my job and do something on my own. He said, but you are working in Apple, my dear. Nobody leaves a job in Apple. And I said, yes, call me crazy, but that's okay. I will leave my job because I have some dream. It is even more difficult to become a CEO in Apple. So I'll leave my job and I'll become my own CEO. And I did that. ThinkHall started almost 13 years back. The foundation of ThinkHall was laid and life was so good. Trust me, at that point of time, I remember immediately after leaving Apple, I was like, out of corporate prison. Yes, I have done it. I took my whole family to Maldives for a vacation because ESOPs, a lot of money we got. So we went for this vacation. I was lying down. I said, everything is sorted right now. I'm going to run my training company. Everyone wants to get trained. Everyone has to. This is a place where this business is never running out. And I'm going to make a lot of money, get my penthouse, and I'm going to party there. That was the vision that I was working with. But after I come back to reality, I started realizing that people who were picking up my phone in one single ring, because I was part of Apple, are no more picking up my phone calls or even answering back my text, because now I'm no more part of the corporate world. I'm asking for work. And it is extremely difficult, extremely challenging for a new business person to start bringing that work, to get your first PO, to get your first revenue started. It was a challenge, and challenge was immense. Trust me on this. Single woman trying to work out everything, trying to figure it out, it's extremely challenging and you do not know where to go. But that will and zeal was always there, that no, I have to do it. And there was a turnaround. I thought that, okay, let's figure it out better and I will start running my own training centers. I'll open one center first, do the pilot first, did it successfully, went on to the next one. I wanted funds, I wanted investments. I went out to banks, I went out to the VCs, angels, everywhere, knocking every door that, do you have funds? I've got this excellent product, I'm going to make a big, really huge business out of this. If you give me the funds right now. Everywhere there was a rejection. Every single place, people, I was laughed at. That, is it a hobby that you are doing because you're a single woman? I'm sure that this is not really as important to you. A lot of gender biased lenses were thrown at me, and again, that whole route came back to the same position where I was thinking that, what did I do wrong? Was I supposed to even leave Apple, a great job that I was working in, or am I doing the right thing or not? But then again, the grit and perseverance, that is something that happens, right? When people throw stones at you, build a castle. That's what I did. I said, solo women entrepreneurs are not getting funds. We'll make WEFT. That's where WEFT was born in 2018. WEFT stands for Women Entrepreneurs for Transformation. It was a non-profit organization where we said that all the women who are not getting funding, who are not getting networking and marketing opportunities, let's just get together. We'll become each other's vendors, we'll become each other's clients, and we will try to get this sorted. Okay? A lot of frustrated and dynamic women, powerful women, they came and they became part of this organization. From 80 people, we grew to 5,000 members. From small local organization, we started doing our conferences in 5 stars. Very glamorous one. We even launched an app called Womentastic. When that app launch, I remember, was actually shown live telecast on Iti Now, and chairman of NCW came to launch the app, and big ho halla. I was like, now I'm sorted. Now it looks very good. This is the dream probably I was supposed to follow. I was supposed to, now I'm my soul path, I'm supposed to help my women co-founders and help all the women get that right. The fight and everything was very different now, right? And everything was going well, but again, struck pandemic. And all the offline meetings were stopped. All the offline trainings that were happening in Think Hall were also stopped. There was a pivot that we had to take up immediately after that. Think Hall became Think Hall Academy, and we started B2B courses. We said that, okay, this is where you can take your certifications and we will get you placed, guaranteed job placements. That is getting sorted. Here at WEFT, what do we do with the women entrepreneurs? Because if you read the numbers, during pandemic, women entrepreneurs were more hit than even the men entrepreneurs, because most of these businesses were offline businesses. They were badly hit. So we started checking with them that, are you doing good? Are you okay or not? Everything is fine or not? And another turnaround came, which was a superb turnaround. Some of my women entrepreneur friends, they came up to me and they said that while they are sitting at home, they are facing domestic violence, which was a big thing. I started thinking that here we are talking about financial independence, big things, that you become big, your voice should be heard, etc., etc. You know, the basic rights of living for a woman is being challenged, and something has to be done about it. But I'm a normal, common person, what can I do, right? So just a thought came to my mind, why don't we say that, put a red dot as a symbol of hope on your hand if you want to seek out help. Why was this created? Because domestic violence, you know very well, people don't talk about it. Ghar ki baat ghar mein rehni chahiye. Do not talk, do not spill the beans, etc., etc. All those social stigma is around this domestic violence, right? And people never used to report about it. So to start as the first step, we said at least start speaking about it. Let's start talking about it. So that's where Red Dot initiative came into being. Got a lot of headlines, immediately got reported by media, a lot of people started talking about it, and up till now, in Red Dot initiative itself, we have saved more than 700 women so far. And that's an ongoing thing. This is something that we are not going to ever stop, very clearly. Because this is something that we want to reinstate them, we want to take them to the newer levels of that, okay, next time you become an entrepreneur or take up a job or whatever, but have that financial independence. That's all that we preach about for women at this point of time. On the other side of it, Think Hall Academy, where we turned it into a B2B academy, and we said that, okay, students can come, take certifications, and they can get their placements, but we were not doing very well, I'll be honest with you, because there we were competing with people like Coursera and Udemy, and EdTech boom had come at that point of time. They were well funded, we were bootstrapped, and of course a single woman solo entrepreneur, we are never going to get funded. It was very difficult and challenging. So we said, okay, let's figure it out. We'll do something about it. We have to, and I had a little understanding of what it takes for somebody to start a company and then get funded and then get this rolling. We had to pivot that again. And ThinkHall then became a B2B platform. Now we have got tech co-founders with us who are coming from very, very good background, excellent guys who can make beautiful tech. So thinkhallacademy.com is currently selling B2B. It is a skill tech platform. So instead of just starting a simple company, now ThinkHall is creating a new industry called as skill tech. It's not AI tech, it is a skill tech, which actually identifies people's skills, then creates their own personalized learning path, and then it also coaches you. The AI agentic coach over there coaches you and tells you what has to be done and how you can improve yourself in your work. Not just that, we also started other two platforms which are again AI based, which is called as WeRecruit. WeRecruit, we sell it to businesses, which is resume sorting and AI interview hiring kind of a tech software. We basically do that. And for students, there's something called as VR Place, which will be very interesting for all of you, because VR Place, you know that nowadays everywhere AI is using resumes to get sorted, AI is being used to take interviews, initial interviews at least. For you guys, it will be very interesting because you can just go there, upload your resume, it does all the analysis of your resume, recreates the resume for you. You can also do AI interviews. There are free practices that you can do with the AI avatar, which will help you get through your interviews. And these are the same questions that AI avatar will be asking, which you will be actually presenting yourself when you will be taking the actual job, because everyone is moving towards that. So now ThinkHall has created literally a whole ecosystem of HR, right from hiring to placements to skilling and coaching, and then further career upgradation as well. So that's what currently we are working into. This actually, where I started from, and if I look back at the girl which was sitting there in college and thinking, what the hell am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to get married, take the marriage path, or go and work on my own? To what all I have done so far, it's absolutely stunning and amazing. And a normal person with an average intellectual idea, I mean, I'm not going to call myself genius or anything, I'm not a Steve Jobs, but yes, what it took was discipline, what it took was convention. So any dreams to come true, please do not believe only in the resources, believe in your own conviction, believe in your discipline. These are the fees that you need to pay for your dreams and the success to come true very clearly. And an average person like me, a common person like me, can make a financial independence, make other women financial independence, fight a social impact and stigma of the world. I think you guys can very well do it. That's all for me. Any time you guys want to connect to me, please do connect to me on social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, anything. Please do connect to me for sure for your placements, etc. In case if you're looking for one, we'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you so much. I don't think so. I took a lot of time, huh? Quickly done.
Ms. Iti Rawat, your words, your work, your energy is truly inspiring. I know many people, especially women, are highly inspired and motivated by your work right now. So thank you so much for that. We all have definitely taken some words of wisdom. Truly a great role model. Thank you so much. We would like to call you upon the stage again for a token of momentum.
Alright guys, so it's lunch break, alright? We have some amazing stalls out there for food and beverage.